Hey guys, how you doing? This is Juan with Liberty Graphic Designs, and we're gonna be unboxing some new toys, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so Sony came out with another camera, like they always do, right? They have a freaking new camera every 2 weeks. Anyways, but this camera is actually made or targeted towards YouTubers. I'm not saying I'm a YouTuber, but you know, I make videos. So I was like, man, I like what I saw. I like what I see in that camera. So I was like, I'm gonna order it. Well, it kept selling out, so I was able to find one on here, whatever, Autorama, and that's what we're gonna be doing right now. Not only that, I also bought a lavalier mic. I saw Rybeats using one, and the one that I have, man, that one sucks. And the one that he's been using, I was like, man, that lavalier works really good. So I was like, hey, where did you get it? So he sent me the link, and that's what we're gonna be unboxing as well. So bubble wrap, and move that out of the way. This little bitty box. So this is the new Sony ZV-E10. There's another one just like this one. It's just a Sony ZV-1. So this one is the E10. What's the difference? Honestly, I was checking out the specs. There's very little differences between this one and the other one. Very little. They have just about the same stuff. It's like literally almost the same. And the other one is cheaper, and you might ask yourselves, then why did you bought this one? I don't know, I just kind of like this one, so that's why I went with this one. So first they give you some, you know, paperwork. I don't know who reads this stuff. I don't know, honestly, I don't know who reads that stuff. Anyways, this camera is actually this is tiny. This is like super tiny. So let me put this back in there. Let me start with the stuff that they give you. A charger that I have, like, I don't know, like 30 of this. Like, I do have a lot of freaking chargers, so I'm gonna put that back in the bag. You get the charger, it's a wall charger. You get a oh, this is it's like a cat tail that goes on top of your mic. Let me open this. So you put this on top of the mic on the camera, and we're gonna try that here in a little bit. You get a battery, and I think I have some of these batteries. The NP or FW, yeah, NPWF50. You get one battery. What else do we get? The strap. Honestly, I never use these straps. I actually make my own straps. I make my own out of leather that I carry around my wrist. And you get the charging cable, which is a USB-A to a USB-C. And then finally, get to unbox this little itty bitty thing. I say a little itty bitty thing because the camera that I'm recording on right now is a Z cam, and that sucker there is huge. So this one, look at this. This is tiny. So when I started making my videos, on Canon 60D. That's what I started making my videos on Canon 60D. And then a friend of mine, he was like, hey, have you tried Sony? And I was like, no, I have never tried Sony. He's like, I'm gonna sell you a camera, you're gonna love Sony. And I was like, well, bring it by, let me check it out. He brought it by, and it was Sony A5100. And I was like, dude, that camera is like tiny. He's like, just give it a try. Anyways, he sold it to me for like 250 bucks. I fell in love with that camera. I gave the 60D, the Canon 60D, it was a complete kit with 2 lenses. I gave it to my son. I was like, here, I don't need this. And I used the Sony A5100. I liked it so much that I bought another one. And then I bought this one right here. This is the one that I used to this right here is the one that I use to record most of my videos, and this is the Sony A7S. But this one is a little old. This one is like, this is pretty old. So it's a lens. Actually, I broke one of these lenses, and I had to buy another one because I dropped the camera and broke one of the lenses. So I had to buy this one. But anyways, a lot of my videos were recorded on the A7S. This one right here. I also had a A7R2, but that one, it was mostly for pictures and stuff. Anyways, going back on this one. The reason why I was telling that whole nonsense, useless story is because this is the same size as the Sony A5100. I mean, it's the same size. Honestly, I think the Sony A5100 feels better in your hand than this one does. This one is kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of awkward. I guess if you had little bitty tiny hands, yeah. I don't have big hands, but yeah, it feels kind of awkward. The Sony A5100 feels better than this one. They both have the same lens. The Sony A5100 and this one is the same lens. It's a 16 by 16 to 50. It's the same exact lens. Same. I mean, it's the same lens. But let's turn it on and see what it does. You know, one thing I forgot to buy was a memory stick. So hopefully I have one on this one. Yeah, sure enough, I do have one on this one. I tend to buy a bunch of memory sticks. I haven't used this camera since I got the one that I'm recording on right now, which is the Z-Cam, and I haven't used this one since. I have no idea how long it's been. Close to a year. But I haven't used that one in that long. So more than likely this battery is going to be dead. This one does not have a battery because I used a kit with this one where I put a V battery on it, V mount battery. So that's why that one doesn't have a battery. So let's try it out. Let's see what it does. Now, another reason why I bought this one is because I was reading on the reviews, and I watched a couple of videos like Gerald Undone and other people, Potato Jet, other people that do reviews on cameras, and they said that this one doesn't overheat. It does overheat, but not as bad as the other one. Also, I believe this one has unlimited recording. On the A5100, you can only record about 30 minutes. The one that I'm recording on is non-stop until the battery dies or the memory stick. This one doesn't use a memory stick. I'm actually using a 500 gig hard drive. Not a hard drive, but yeah, I guess a hard drive, right? So this one doesn't have that problem. This one won't overheat. But this one right here, that's what they say, that it doesn't overheat. So we're gonna try it out and see how how good it works. I don't even know where the memory stick goes in. So, I mean, so far it looks pretty promising. Okay, so the memory stick goes in the same slot as the battery, which is kind of cool. The other ones, like for example, this one, the A7S, is the battery is on the other side. The battery is at the bottom and the memory stick is on top. So this one, they're both at in the same slot. So you open that, the battery is right there, and the memory stick is right next to it. So I have no idea if it's charged, because obviously you just saw me take it out of the bag, and it's not. The battery is completely dead. Camera did not come on. So yeah, so nothing, dead, completely dead. But I think I got the one for this one. Let's try this one and see if this one is charged. I mean, this battery has been sitting there for close to 3 years. So I doubt that it's charged. And yeah, sure enough, it's not charged. So we cannot test this camera, which sucks. That really sucks. But anyways, here's the little cat tail, rabbit tail, whatever you guys call this. That goes on the hot chute. and then it just covers the microphone. That way, whenever you're outside and the wind just blowing like crazy, that's what this is for. Kind of sucks that the batteries are dead. We cannot test the battery unless I can use my rig. 1 second. So I'm gonna use the rig that I used for this one, which normally this camera will sit like right here, right? That, and then it's got its own dummy battery. So that's what we're gonna do on this one to power the camera. And yeah, usually just sits like that. Obviously I got the cage on this one, so I won't be able to mount this camera there. But now we're gonna use this big old battery. This is a V-mount battery. And we should be able to turn the camera like this. And there you go, sure enough, it's coming on. You see that? It already came on. So English, yes. Let me do this, like setting up the time and stuff like that. I cannot show you guys because I want to get this whole thing right with me. Let me set that up. One thing I did notice actually from, if I was to compare it to the Sony a5100, the Sony a5100 has a viewfinder. Like you see on this one, there's a viewfinder. This one doesn't have a viewfinder. It's just the screen, that's all it is. But the screen, you can actually flip it over. I don't know how good you can see it. Let me move this stuff out of the way, because again I can't lift it because of the rig. But yeah, I mean that's the only thing I noticed. And let's take this out. It's pretty cool. So it's not bad. I mean, I like it. It's kind of small. One of the things that I like on this one is that the features, like for example, one of the things that I don't know if you noticed, but just about all of us that make videos, we're trying to show you something and we go like this, and the camera has problems focusing on whatever we're trying to show you. This one doesn't have that problem. This one is a lot easier to do that. So that's another reason why I got it. I'm gonna charge the batteries or set up a rig for this one onto this one, where I can have the V-mount battery. And the reason why I got this big old battery is because I put a monitor and everything in, so I can see myself. And let's open this one. And this right here is the mic. Like you have to put these big old boxes, such a small thing. So this mic right here, I have not tried it, but I seen, like I said, I seen Right Beats use this mic, and it works really good. So I mean, his videos and on his videos, I noticed that this mic works really good. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Let's try that. It's not cheap though, I tell you that. So it's not cheap. So let's see what they give you, because honestly I don't even know what's in here. So paperwork, again, I don't know who reads that stuff. They give you a nice little carrying case, which is pretty cool. The name brand is SYNCO, right? SYNCO, like 5, but with a Y. Let's open it and see what's inside. Oh, that's pretty cool. So look at that. That's nice. I have no idea what these are. Everybody's gonna be like, they're receivers. So you got, wow, that's pretty cool. So you got 2 transmitters and 1 receiver, which is pretty cool. I'm assuming that's for 2 lavalier mics, and then you got 1 receiver. So the receiver will more than likely go on the camera. Let's say, for example, I will mount this one to the camera itself. Of course, I'm gonna have to rig it to where I can mount it to the camera. This will go on the camera. I keep saying camera, right? Camera. And then we have 2 transmitters. I'm assuming it's for 2 mics. That's pretty cool. If it's for 2 mics, that's awesome, because especially this will be really, really good. Like for example, if we're gonna do like an interview, or we're gonna be, doing a video with somebody else, that other person can also have a mic on him or her. That will be really, really cool. So let's see what's in bag and number one, because they give you this little black plastic bags, and sure enough, it's the one of the mics. So first you got a key, kind of like the ones you use on your cell phones. A clip for the mic, actually two clips for the mic. And I take that back. There's no mics in here. This is just the cattail looking thing. Cattail, rabbit tail, whatever you guys call this. Skunk tail. It looks like a skunk. And there's bag number two. This one is obviously a bit bigger. So we'll see what's in here. And more than likely this is going to be the mics, because I do not see the mics here. Sure enough, we have a charging cable. So it's got 3 USB-Cs and 1 USB-A. So that way you can charge all 3 receivers, the 2 receivers, the 2 transmitters and the 1 receiver at the same time. It's pretty cool. And then we have a cable. I guess this cable right here is the one that goes from the receiver onto the camera itself. And then we have another cable just like that one. And then this is one of the mics. So this will be going onto one of these clips right here. And that's what you will see people, having like right here. And then here's the other one. So you have 2 mics, two transmitters, and 1 receiver. So it kind of sucks that this camera is not ready to go. Again, the batteries are not charged. So we'll leave this video as an unboxing, and then I will make another video where I can show the entire thing. I would try it on this camera, try the receiver with this camera and see how well the mics work. But more than likely, these are not going to be charged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and charge them, all 3 of them. That way I know that everything is ready to go. Okay, so I was able to charge the batteries on the camera and on the actual mic. So actually what you're seeing right now is the actual camera that you guys saw me unboxing, and the sound that you're actually hearing right now, or the sound of my voice, is actually coming out of one of these right here. So the SYNCO lavalier mic, which I have right here. So it's pretty cool. I was actually having a little bit of technical difficulties. It was an error between the chair and the camera, aka me. I couldn't get any sound, but actually what happened is I put the wrong cable in it. They actually give you a cable for your smartphone or a tablet, or something like that. So I was using that cable because it's shorter than the other one, the one that has a little coil on it, and the one that I was using was the real one. Anyways, so you guys get to see the actual video right now of the camera. The one that I started the video with is this monster right here. So this is what this thing is heavy. Hopefully I won't drop it. This is what I started the video with. This is what I've been recording my videos on for the past, I don't know, year or so. And before that, it was this one right here, the Sony A7S. It's actually sitting on top of a rig. At the beginning of the video, you guys saw me showing you guys this camera without the actual rig. Before that one, I was using a Sony A5100, which I was comparing to the one that it's on what you're seeing me on right now. Before that one, I was using a Canon 60D. That's what I was using. So now we're going to be using the Sony CVE, what is it? CVE 10. So this is what we're going to be using. I actually been trying the camera out. Okay, so what you're seeing right now is actually 2 days later. I tried the camera for taking pictures, the Sony E10, which is what you're seeing right now. And I didn't like the pictures. I'm gonna be honest with you. The pictures did not, they were not that great. So I didn't really like the pictures. I took some pictures with the camera. I'm sorry I don't have the pictures with me to show you because I already gave those pictures out. They were on my daughter's second birthday. So I already gave them out to the uncles, aunts, grandma, and you know, friends. So I don't have those pictures to show you, unfortunately. But the reason why I bought the camera is not for pictures. Though I'm going to be taking some pictures, the reason why I bought the camera is to make videos and to simplify the video making. Now, one thing that I have to remind myself is that even though the camera is so far away from me, like right now we're sitting at about 8 feet away from the camera. In the past, this one right here, this thing is heavy. So this one right here, this is a manual focus. So this one we have to set everything, you know, before we even start recording. And this right here, once I set it, I cannot move forward or backwards because this is set at a certain distance. So if I have to record something closer than what I was at, I will have to readjust my focus because again, it's manual focus. On this one, however, I don't have to do that. I can walk up to you guys and just show you, you know, something like this, and the camera will actually focus 100%, as you can see it right now. That's the reason why I got this camera. Another reason why I got this camera is because I know you cannot see my face right now, but one of the things that we're testing out is this little deal right here. So, is it backwards? No, there you go. So this right here, and that's a lavalier, what you see me wearing right there. So that's another reason why I got this camera, is because in the past, if I wanted to show you a close-up of what I was doing, I couldn't do that because it's a manual focus and I'll have to reset everything. It would take a lot longer. The reason why we got this lavalier is because, I'm gonna be honest with you, is because I was watching, or I've been watching Rybeats. And Rybeats started using this lavalier. And I think Mike from NovaWorks is the one that got him hooked on this lavalier mic. Anyways, I was watching Rybeats. This video is going to be so long. I am so sorry, guys. I was watching Ryan. I was like, damn, dude, your audio is so clear. And that's when he said, hey, I'm using a lavalier mic. And I was like, what is it? Because the ones I actually have 3. One that I kept, right? But I got 3. Actually, yeah, anyways, they don't work that good. And one of the things that I noticed is that he's working in front of the embroidery machine, but his audio is still real good. And I decided to get this right here. So it's a SYNCO lavalier mic. And as you saw it on the unboxing, it has 2 mics. So I don't even know what to do with the other one. Oh, right here. So yeah, 2 mics. So here's the other one. And here's the transmitter for this one. The other one, obviously, I'm wearing right here and right here. And then it's got a receiver, which is on the camera. Now, one of the things on this right here, on the receiver and on the transmitter, is that like if you see, I rigged my camera so I have big old batteries, so I don't have to worry about the battery running out and stuff like that. The battery that I put on this camera can actually last almost all day long. But at the beginning of the video, I said that this one I will have to rig somehow because there's no mounting. On this right here, there's no way to mount it onto my rig. However, the clip that it has, so you can put it on your clothes, it actually mount or slides right into the hot shoe or the cold shoe, whatever. Like in this case, it's a cold shoe. If it goes directly onto the camera, like what you're seeing right now, it's a hot shoe. So it's right on there, so I don't have to rig it. I mean, it's already there. That's pretty awesome. That was ingenious of the way that they did that, you know, to slide it right into the cold shoe. And that was very, very good. Another thing that I have to remind myself is that even though the camera is so far away from me, normally I have to scream, or not scream, but I'm raising my voice because I want the audio, or I want the camera to pick up what I'm saying. Now I don't have to, and I have to teach myself that because microphone is literally right here, and as you guys can hear me, is very, very clear. So that's pretty cool, the way that these things work. Battery life, I don't know how good that's gonna be, because this is the first time using them. One thing that I really like about these mics, say for example, this lavalier, I happen to lose one of these because, it's just a little piece of wire. So say for example, I happen to lose one of these out. Well, I don't have to worry. This thing right here, the transmitter, actually has its own mic. And let me show you. So right here, that you see right there, that's actually a microphone. So even though you don't have this right here, you can transmit off of this one right here. So that's pretty cool, to have that ability of doing that. Because say for example, again, I lost my lavalier, I can't find it. I just grabbed this thing, put it in my shirt like that, and you guys will see the little bulkiness on my shirt, but you guys won't even notice that that's actually my microphone. Another thing is that, as you notice, I'm walking back and forth, there's no wires, it's wireless. So this is it. The actual transmitter, like I said, is sitting on top of the receiver, because this is the transmitter. The receiver right now is sitting on top of the camera. You can't see it because obviously I'm using the camera, but that's how it's sitting on top of it. And let me show you so you can see it. So that's exactly what you see right there. And the transmitter is right on top of it. So that's pretty cool. So I really like that. But guys, I do not want to make this video that much longer anymore, because I know it's gonna be like 30-45 minutes. However, it's a really cool video. There's gonna be a lot more videos coming up on using this camera, and depending on how much I like this camera, more than likely I'm gonna buy another one. I'm gonna get rid of this right here, because this camera is great, it's awesome, but honestly I don't use it to the fullest. This camera is almost a professional camera to make, there's actual movie clips, videos, stuff like that were actually recorded with this camera. So that's what this camera is for somebody, that does some professional work. For the stuff that I do, I don't need something that big. Honestly, the only reason why I like it, the only reason why I bought it is because I like stuff like that. I've always been drawn to cameras, so that's why I bought it. It's pretty expensive, but more than likely I'm gonna be getting rid of that. And as soon as I get rid of that, I'm gonna buy me another Sony, like the one I'm recording this video on right now. So guys, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You know that we made a couple of changes on our channel. We actually do screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, but currently we're not doing screen printing. So you guys know that we're doing some changes, and you guys are going to be seeing a lot of videos coming up using this beautiful camera. So guys, thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and ding the bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. And share this video, like it, hit the thumbs up. Guys, if you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. When you give it a thumbs down, it actually motivates me to come up with better content. Don't think that by hitting the thumbs down, you're gonna make me feel bad, or that you're gonna hurt my one feeling. Yes, I only have like half a feeling. So usually if you want to hurt my feelings, just shake them off my shoulder. But yeah, guys, thank you for the support. It's been great. It's been awesome. You guys have been supporting Liberty Graphic Designs for quite a while, and I want to thank you. Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. It was a pleasure like always. God bless you, and don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments below, a question, or whatever you guys, if you have a question, please let me know. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, another thing I need to do is buy a remote so I can just click. But thank you guys. Thank you guys, and I will see you later. Bye bye now.